It's by observing the evolution of tennis, the way the game is played, and the needs of the different types of player that we develop new racket shapes and materials. Power, comfort, handling and control. At Babolat, each racket is designed to fit players' specific needs. Babolat goes a step further in racket design and manufacturing by offering exclusive technological innovations. Woofer, Babolat's patented innovation, is the world's first truly dynamic system that enables the strings to interact with the frame when hitting the ball. Increasing the ball-string contact time by 25%, Woofer gives players greater control and an optimized feel for the ball. The Cortex system actively filters vibrations, keeping only the useful ones. With this new system, players enjoy greater comfort and improved performance without losing the key sensations. GT, graphite tungsten technology, a combination of carbon and tungsten fibers spread throughout the frame, provides twice the stability of standard carbon fibers, so players get more power and precision. Knowing that the human hand is not flat, Babolat came up with the ergonomic Smart Grip. It gives players a better hold of the racket with less effort, transforming the racket into an extension of the body for more power and control. And since innovation is the company's driving force, members of the R&D, design and marketing teams work in synergy to determine the shape, materials and various other parameters for each new racket. Based on their specifications, the design phase can then begin. Studies, CAD drawings, lab tests, technical measurements. The research and development team masters all the expertise needed to create the rackets of the future. Several different parameters influence a racket's performance and are taken into account right from the initial stages of the design process. Weight affects power and handling. Length can vary from 27 to 28 inches. Balance allows weight to be distributed to different parts of the racket. Head size. Standard, mid-plus or oversized heads all have different surface areas for hitting the ball. Stiffness affects power and control. The thickness and shape of the frame have multiple impacts. A square shape can give players greater control and precision. An elliptical shape, on the other hand, has better resistance to twisting and bending, so it provides greater power and handling. An aero design slices through the air with greater ease than the other shapes, so players can develop a faster game with more topspin. The racket manufacturing process is rather complex and requires several different stages. First of all, the carbon fibers, which comprise the fundamental raw material, are dipped in resin, compiled in layers on bobbins, and finally flattened out. These sheets are cut into different size strips and assembled in keeping with the guidelines delivered by the R&D team. Depending on the type of racket, other materials with specific properties, such as tungsten, may be added. The rackets are then placed in their molds and heated to 150 degrees C. Afterwards, they are cleaned, sanded, and drilled. During the finishing stage, graphic artists give the rackets their final look, using color, decorative patterns, and varnish. At the assembly stage, the plastic parts and grommets are added, Next, it's time to fine-tune the handle and position the grip. But before we actually start production, our top-level players test the prototypes extensively, sharing their feedback and insight with us, actively participating in the development of our rackets. To optimize their performance, top-level players look for very precise characteristics tailored to their specific playing style. When customizing a factory model racket, we adjust the weight, balance and dynamic inertia to meticulously adapt the levels of power and control on impact with the ball. However, it's important to remember that a racket's overall performance depends on the harmony between the strings and the frame. The right combination of these two inseparable elements is what makes the most well-adapted racket.